Hey. Thank you. How are you? Hey. What's up, guys? Ooh, ooh. I'm good. I'm good. It's been an emotional week for everybody, I can assume. It has been long. How are you? Hey, Varsity. Need not get sage ash all over this. How's the movie, Sammy? Shein. Actually, my friend. No, I didn't get it from Shein. I got it from my friend. She has an online boutique, which I will link down below so you guys can order some really cute clothes from her. And her clothes are not that expensive. They're actually really greatly priced. Let me make sure I have like the right website though. Okay, I just want to make sure it's on the website already before I send you over there, and it's not. Bear with me, guys. That's my same exact thought, Varsity. I actually just finished shooting a video on it. Oh, it is. It is. Can I just like send the link in the chat? I sure can. Ooh, sorry, y'all. This copy and paste on this new computer is like the real struggle. There we go. Join the mailing list. This is my best friend's boutique. Okay, the struggle is so real. This sage keeps going out, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And now I feel like when I want it to go, it's probably not going to go out. So what's funny is the video I was telling you guys about that I was going to be filming was a transit video, because I've really been trying to learn like the significance in transits with myself. But, you know, I thought, yes, I can. Give me 1 second. I thought that it'd be really fun to associate transits with what's going on in the world. It really sparked with like celebrity controversy, because a lot of people have been asking me to do celebrity reads, and I just feel like that's intrusive. So I was like, I can pull on what's already out there in the news for the whole world to Google and see how it aligns with their transits on the day, like, you know, that it was basically being put out there, or like when something happened the day that like the controversy actually happened. So Thanks, Sammy. So, yeah, you guys, that's literally my best friend's boutique. So if you're looking for some new clothes, support a small business, okay? Hi, Nani. Yeah, you absolutely can. So yeah, I basically filmed a video today, and it's gonna be really funny and cute at the beginning, but I decided to also focus on the overall transits and how it's affecting the United States of America at this time. And it gets a little somber, but I feel like it's super important. So as soon as I'm done editing and I post it up, I already have one video that's ready to go. I just wanted to wait until I got this video out because the other video is about products, like products that I love. And I did a video based on my other really close friend CBD business. Well, it's an overall wellness business, so skincare and all that. And I did some product reviews on her skincare line that she carries in the store. So yeah, and her CBD sheet mask, which is amazing. So that's ready to go. My page is mostly about spiritual stuff. I wanted to make sure, because like I went to school for fashion. Image consulting was like my original goal in life after music, which is a whole nother story. But I wanted to make sure that my channel is encompassing my lifestyle overall. So when it came down to it, I wanted to make sure that if I'm posting stuff that's not exactly geared towards spirituality, in a sense, that I'm also posting spiritual stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited because I've been telling you I'm going to post content on my page for forever. But, you know, times have changed, so I've had more time to do it. So here we are. We're going to get to the reading in just a moment. But first, Jen is in my inbox telling me to post on IG that I'm on live. So let's do that. Hey guys, I am on live right now as we speak. Come and join us if you need some advice. I know it's really trying times right now. I'm here to help. All right, Jen, it's on there. Now leave me alone. No, I'm just kidding. So today, because of with everything that's going on, and after like doing some research on the transits and everything right now, if you guys don't know, on May 25th, which was Memorial Day weekend, Mars sextiled Uranus, and Mars is the planet of action. Uranus is the planet of liberation. And with that being said, Uranus is currently in Taurus and Mars is currently in Pisces until Mars goes retrograde. Taurus is all about being stuck in its ways, stubborn, traditional things, whereas Pisces is not. It's a mutable sign, and Pisces is about new ways of thinking and change. So obviously they're battling with themselves. And from what I read with Mars sextiling Uranus, it's basically if there's any blocks or barriers in your life at this time, it's going to make you go crazy, which if we all know one of the biggest barriers at this moment is quarantine. So I know a lot of you guys are probably going through it right now. I want to focus on self and advice from spirit on self. So I know if you're in here today to get a love reading, I'm sorry. It's just not the energy I'm feeling today. I'm feeling more so like I need to give people advice and guidance of them personally. And I guess if love pops up, love pops up. But I want all of us to focus on ourselves, and Mars in Pisces, that's one of those things, even though it is about championing for the underdogs and being empathic to other people's flights and everything that's going on. It's also being empathic to what is going on. And there's a lot of shit going down at this moment. So I hope you guys stick around for that. I know some people are probably going to be like, I'm out. But That's what I want to focus on today. With that being said, if you send a donation, you can pretty much ask a donation of at least $3. You can ask whatever question you want to ask. And if you send a donation of $11, then you can get a longer spread of whatever you want to ask. Let me put, I don't have a PayPal link, but this is the PayPal email. Yeah, Sammy, shit is getting real over here. I don't know what's going on over there in Europe, in London, but here, shit is going, it's getting real. Yeah, sure, you absolutely can. Yeah, it's actually my mom's account. I don't have a PayPal because someone hacked my PayPal and I don't feel safe using it, but my mom apparently does. So, well, my grandmother, so, you know, that's why it's there. Oh yeah, it's going nuts. But I can't wait till this video comes out. I don't want to give too much, especially for those of you who are like wanting to know what's going on transit-wise. But it all makes sense. It all aligns. If you don't think anything else in spirituality is real, astrology is real AF. And I'm just gonna, that's all I can say on that. Astrology is real as that. It's real. Like it all makes sense. So I didn't use any books. I tend to, I mean, I pick up knowledge from like watching people, certain astrologists that I really love, but I also get lost in research and I just Google articles. I probably should get into a book, but like Google's free and it works just as well as a book and it gets right to the point. I am a Capricorn rising and stellium for sure. I want to get straight to the point. You would think with my Gemini moon, I could float around, but no, it annoys me. Who, Sammy? Dave makes me feel like I'm not an intellect at all. I get so lost when Dave talks. Y'all, Dave is so smart. He's so smart. What's going on? Yeah, P-Love, we can add you to the list. Varsity, are you still on here? That's weird. My IG's being weird. There we go. Okay, cool. Can we get a list going? I really need to stop getting on here so late. I'm going to try to get on earlier next time, guys. Sorry. I feel like days, like at the first half of the day, it goes by so slow. And then like after 2 p.m., shit just like takes off. I almost didn't get on here tonight, so thank Jen and Sammy. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm already feeling like Spirit's going to have me wing it tonight. So I'm going to basically go, I feel called to for you. I'll probably do a tarot, like an oracle, and then have tarot kind of explain what's going on. I'll probably pull 2 oracle cards and then have tarot explain it. That's what I'm feeling. So I hope you guys are okay with that, because that's what I'm feeling. Jen, I literally posted it on my story. My IG story, by the way. You're so sweet, Sammy. Thank you. All right, Ashley. I'm feeling Archetype. I really love this deck. Did I mention how much I love this deck last night? Because I really love this deck. With Wild Unknown Tarot. So let me push this back. Hey, Brandon. You guys, this white bra keeps poking out. Please ignore it if it continues to do so. So let's see. No, this isn't the Rebel one. The Rebel one's over here, but I feel like she needs the Archetype deck. Maybe I should pull, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull one from Archetype and one from Rebel, since you guys love it so much. And then I'll pull Tarot. So we'll do that for everybody. That feels right. That feels right. So can I get one for Archetype, please? 2 from Archetype, 1 from Rebel. I'm listening. I'm listening. 2, please. Oh, this shirt. Off-the-shoulder shirts are like as bad as rompers and jumpsuits. 1. Thank you. 1 more. 1 more for Ashley. Okay. I've been getting a lot. Shapeshifter, you guys, we saw that like how many times yesterday? And here it is again. Here it is again. Okay. Can I get 1 in the middle for Rebel deck? Please and thank you. So basically, the Archetype deck is current energy that you're resonating with, or like what type of personality you are, like what personality traits are the most dominant in your life at this point. That's how I'm going to describe it. I don't believe that's how they describe it. And I probably should pull out the book, because I know I'm just going off of intuition, but I feel like I should pull out the book today. Okay. Hold on, you guys, because I have one of these decks being held up, my computer being held up by it. I'm going to take the book out. I've literally never read this book, but something's telling me to take it out. Okay. So we have 1 card that is in a shadow aspect, and then the other one that's in light. Bada boom, bada bang. All right. So we have Orphan, and we have Orphan in a shadow attribute. Feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation. Is that even a word? I guess that is. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So let's look at child. Do they have like, oh, yes, it's like one of the first ones. From Little Orphan Annie and Cinderella to Dorothy from Wizard of Oz and even Harry Potter, the orphan child in most children's story reflects the psyche of people who feel from birth as if they're not a part of their family, including the tribal spirit. But because orphans aren't allowed into the family circle, they have to develop independence early on. The absence of family influences, attitudes, and traditions inspires or compels the orphan child to construct an inner reality based on personal judgment and experience. The shadow aspect manifests in orphans who never recover from feelings of abandonment, causing them to stifle their own maturing process. As a result, they seek surrogate family structures to experience tribal union. Therapeutic support groups become shadow families for an orphan who must learn that healing these wounds requires moving on to adulthood. I'm sorry. So we're going to get into Shapeshifter. That's why I love this deck. Because it just like, even things that you think you've gotten over, it just kind of like calls it in. So the shadow attribute for the Shapeshifter is shifter exhibits instability, fickleness. Well, actually, no, light attribute. Has the ability to change appearances and navigate through different levels of waking consciousness, dream states, and astral planes. That's literally on the card, so I really didn't have to do that. And then in the middle for the Rebel deck, we have Get the Fuck Out of Your Head. Get in your heart, it misses you. So I don't know if you're overthinking things right now. I don't know if it's your abandonment issues that are causing you to overthink things and causing you to search for love in areas that you probably shouldn't be searching for love from. And I say that because you should really be searching for it in your own heart. It's all about self-love. The abandonment wounds are things that all of us need to heal. There are things that all of us need to heal. Like, I don't think there is one person on this planet that hasn't felt abandoned at some point in their life. And it's just how people navigate those abandonment issues, right? The great thing is you are somebody who has the ability to see the potential in literally everything. With that being said, you could be seeing potential in people that you are trying to have feel a void of abandonment that you shouldn't be. Whether it's a good person for you or not, this person's supposed to be in your life. It could be romantic, friends, or whatever. Obviously not family. Friends or romantic, whatever. But you really need to be looking for that self-love. So though I know you've been working on it, I think there is still a slight struggle. And I think they're just letting that be known. You still have some abandonment issues you need to work on. And you just need to get out of your head about it. Get in your heart and heal it, girl. I don't even feel like I should pull tarot. I really don't. I see the good and bad in both of this. I mean, it's all bad with abandonment issues. I don't even see how that can be a light attribute, even though it's on there. But you have the ability to be a chameleon, and that's amazing. That being said, make sure you're being a chameleon in the appropriate places. I hope that helped. That fell all over the place, but it makes sense to me. I think they're basically saying, like, just let go of your ego and really focus on yourself and love yourself. Love yourself appropriately. Because the second you do that, that's good. So I think Spirit's telling you, really get into the shapeshifter energy and leave this shit behind. And you're going to be able to do that by getting into your heart because it misses you. So the card says. All right, who is next? Yay! Yes, best of luck. But I honestly don't think she needs the luck because she's one of the people I can honestly say that has taken the advice that Spirit has given her every step of the way. And, you know, habits are hard to break. So sometimes we backtrack a little bit, but I think she's going to be more than fine. I think Shersha was next on the list. Are you in here, love? Mm. Okay, so maybe Shersha isn't here right now, but I know she did want a reading, so we'll fit her in if she comes back. Jen, did you want some cards? Why is your name Jen Skywalker? Goodbye. 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 I just did. Why did you change your name to Jen Skywalker? I have the weirdest friends on the planet. I'm almost 1,000. I attract weird people. I attract weirdos. I'm pretty weird myself, but I attract weirdos. All right. Spirit, time for Jen. Woo! I need a manicure so bad. I'm so over Corona. Hey, Jack Cat, what's up? Long time no see. Okay. 2 for Jen, please. Apparently, they're giving me light and dark of everybody today. I feel like that's the route we're going in. I feel like that's what's about to happen. I'm almost positive that's what's about to happen. But we shall see. I feel like this is getting baggy on me. Here we go. Oh my God, hilarious. All right. And so for you have a shadow attribute, femme fatale. Inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Let's read a little bit about that. So I don't 100% agree with this. The shadow femme fatale wants only to acquire more men and more money, because that's so false when it comes to you. But I definitely think the more money one, or more, not more men, but the more money one definitely applies. It says, look for a pattern of manipulative behavior I can't say that word right now, so I'm not even going to do that to myself. Don't judge me. But I think basically this is just saying utilize your sensuality in a better way right now. Don't utilize sensuality to get what you want. And getting what you want may not always be materialistic. And I'm going to leave it at that. So for your light attribute, we have servant, which it's so weird that, like, you would think that they would have shadow cards and light cards, but they have shadow and like dark and light on each card. Servant, like, how is that a light attribute? Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Now that is accurate. That's accurate. I'll give them that, because that's exactly the type of person you are. But it's just so weird. Like, who would want to be a light server? Don't drop it like it's hot. Bye, Felicia. Seeker, servant. Okay, here we go. Engage in aspects of the psyche that call us to make ourselves available to others for the benefit and enhancement of their lives. Very true. May include spiritual service to the divine and other people. Jen has gifts, but she doesn't use them. And I'm going to leave it at that. Stop fucking whining. I didn't say it. The card said it. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Mic drop. I think that's it. I don't have to explain. You know yourself. This Mars energy is all about doing. Do. Don't complain. Do. I need that card my damn self, though, because I like to whine. Everyone is rude today. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, gosh. Who's next? I don't know if Nani's still in here. Nani, are you still in here? I don't think Nani's in here. And I don't think P-Love's in here either, but let's see. P-Love. Is you or is you ain't in the building? This highlight got me looking oily. Is you or is you ain't in the building? Oh, Shersha's back. Shersha's back, guys. I'm pretty sure I did receive. I just don't know what you're looking for. You just have like one question, or did you do the $11 one? Because I don't know. I gotta check and see. Okay, you want one question. All right. Well, what is it that you want to know? The lighting in here is so good today. Shouts out to this MacBook Pro 2020. It's not all pixelated like my other computer. Gotcha. That I can do. Let's start with some oracle. Let's start with the oracle. Thank you. Thanks. All right, what's all these feelings towards Shersha today? Resting princess face. That's a nice way of saying resting bitch face. I've never heard that before. That's a good one. Resting princess face. I can do that. I do have a serious case of RBF, though. I've been told that my entire life. But I don't have a poker face. How does that work? How does that work? I don't know. I don't understand it. Okay. Push. I try. Hasn't been a much going on in life to smile about, but gotta stay positive when shit's hitting the fan. that's interesting. I'm going to pull some tarot to make sure that I'm being accurate. I'm still trying to get used to oracle cards. The Four of Pentacles just tried to pop out, which if you know anything about the Four of Pentacles, it's holding on to something. Are you and Ali still in separation, or have you guys been communicating? Because the way these cards look, it's either you guys are going to be communicating or you're already communicating a little bit. All right. Sum it up for me in tarot, Spirit. Two of Swords. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know what's going on. Is he still in a relationship with someone else? Because if so, I don't think that's going to be lasting. Just saying. No, this is for Shursha. Shursha. I cannot talk today. No, he isn't with somebody. That makes sense. Because I remember him being with somebody. That I do remember. But we have the Two of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Tower, and the Hermit. So it looks like he's in indecision, and that card is falling literally right under. He did. I see. The 5 is changed in the Hierophant, and it fell right on the Tower. So that makes sense. I was about to say, because if he's still with her, it's not lasting. But that makes sense. So right under Calling in Your Soulmate, which is the first card that popped out when it came to feelings, is the 2. No, Jack, Cat, you're next. Is the Two of Swords. So he's in indecision right now about bringing you two together. And I think the indecision comes from he doesn't know how you're feeling in this moment. Since it's been so long, he's going back and forth with it. He also doesn't really trust himself right now. Oh, that sucks. He doesn't trust himself in the moment. And it's causing conflict, internal conflict with himself. I feel like he also thinks that you guys would have, there would be conflict, like you're mad at him. So if he thinks that you are, he's responsible for a major health issue, I could see why he would think if he came back, you would be upset with him. But Spirit's telling him to let go of his control issues. And Spirit's also called for a Tower. So I don't know if the Tower is to his control issues. I would think so, because it's aligning right under it. But it looks like Spirit's like, let that shit go. Last but not least, Spirit is asking him, and I believe you too, to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. So I think that's been like one of the biggest hangups for your relationship, is like you're not what he thought he should be with. If that makes sense. Hey, Araceli. You're not what he thinks he should be with. And not in a bad way. It's just like, different people have societal conditioning where they feel like they need to be with a certain person. He obviously cares about you. But yeah, he's just like, I don't know, man. This is all sudden and new, but it's making him go within. Thanks. It's making him go within himself right now, which a lot of people are in introspect. A lot of DMs are in introspect. So it looks like how he's feeling about you. He still has feelings for you. He would love to call you in, but he's just still kind of dealing with his ego. And Spirit at this time is trying to break that down for him. Like he's trying to get rid of that. And that's why he's in hermit mode, because Spirit's working on him. Breaking down egoic conditioning. So yeah, change is happening. Spiritual change is happening for him too. So I don't know if he's launched on a spiritual journey or he's been on one and he's finally recognizing it for what it is. But yeah, lots is changing. I hope that helps. Hey, blah. Yes, I am. I've been telling everybody, though, I don't know how consistent I'm going to be, but thank you. So Jack Cat, I'm only doing specific questions for donation. Other than that, I'm pulling advice cards for everybody, which is 2 oracle cards from the Archetype Deck and 1 oracle card from Rebel. So if you'd like a specific question, I can definitely pull on that information. It's a $3 donation. Or we could focus on you today. I know you haven't been in my chats in a really long time, but I've kind of like changed things now. And for those of you who are like popping in that haven't been in my chats in a while, when it comes to specific questions, I'm leaving that for donations because it makes the chat go, like it makes the lives go way longer. And it also takes a lot more energy. And I would much rather focus on those type of questions in either a private reading or like say a mini reading in here for $11, or like you can donate $3 for a question. Other than that, I really want to be guided by spirit on what to focus on. And today I feel like with everything going on in Mars sextiling Uranus, that we really need advice about what's going on in our life. Because I feel like everybody's dealing with some rocky shit. I don't have a super chat, but I do have a Cash App and I do have a PayPal. So this bra, I really just want to take it off. That's super inappropriate, but I really just want to take it off. Let's see. This is my Cash App and this is my PayPal. Okay. Oh, cool. Even better for you. If you donate through PayPal, it's like £2 for you. It equates to like $3 American. So let's see. Thanks, girly. Jack Cat, do you want some oracle cards or no? I'm really like 2 seconds away from doing it. Please excuse me for 2.5 minutes. All right, I feel much better. Jennifer Rabbit. Okay. Y'all, I'm so excited for the content. You guys get excited. And I really hope you guys support my videos. I know you're used to me doing lives, but I really hope you support my videos and that you comment and you share them and that you like them, even if you don't watch all of it. Okay? Okay? Support me. Support small businesses. All right, Jack Cat for like 2 oracles from the Archetype. What energy is Jack Cat currently in? And Spirit, what would you like Jack Cat to do with that energy? $11 is a mini read. It's a 9-card spread. But don't forget, guys, I do private readings, and I've changed. I don't know if you guys have noticed that I've changed them, or if I've said it in the chat. If I haven't, I'm like being super careless by not doing it. I now do readings by spreads. So it's not by 30 minutes, hours, whatever. Because I was realizing like sometimes a person doesn't need a whole hour or a whole 30 minutes. So I'm doing it, well, with the spreads, it's at least 45 minutes. I'm not going to lie. So for 2 spreads, it starts with 2 spreads minimum. It's $45. And then every additional spread after that is $20. And it focuses on past or present energy, whether it's you or someone else's past or present energy, and also relationships. You get the choice out of those 4 or 5 choices. No, 6, because relationship, past or present. So those 6 choices for your 2 spreads. And then you can add $20 to add another spread. And then after each spread, I allow for questions. I actually have a reader, a psychic reader that I go to every 3 to 4 months. And that's how she does readings. And it's just amazing. Granted, she's like impeccable. But I think it's just a way better setup. So I had to like kind of jack it from her. Jack Cat, can I get 2? Ooh, there we go. There we go. Can I get another one for Jack Cat? Okay. So got 2 cards there, and we're also going to pull one from the Rebel deck. One more for Jack Cat, please. Ooh, that was not a shuffle. I don't know what that was. All right. That's funny. You asked about a Taurus. And you asked if you should trust this person, right? Well, Spirit answered. Spirit answered. I don't know how funny you're going to find this, but Spirit answered. Okay, so we have Martyr in shadow attribute, and then we have Bully in light attribute. And then in the middle, we have a Rebel card, which I'm going to save for last. So Martyr in shadow attribute. Martyr utilizes a combination of service and suffering for others as a means of controlling and manipulating them, related to the victim. So you're addicted to self-pity is what they're saying. Interesting. I have to pull a tarot because I want to know what that means in relations to you. Oh, Aries. Gotcha. Either way, I think that's what they're talking. They're talking about whoever, because this Rebel card is spot on. Okay, can we? And I guess with this Rebel deck, my intuition says that you're basically being a martyr in this situation. Like, you know, shit's not right, but you're allowing yourself to still deal with it. Yeah, the Chariot, move on. Move on. Your success is in other places, not here. And pull one more. 6 of Pentacles, reciprocation. And then one more. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Go somewhere where you're going to be where it's going to be mutual, where it's going to be reciprocated. Because this ain't it. And the second you move on from that, you Chariot out of that situation, you will have a new beginning. There will be something tangible, stable. We got Bully over here in your light attributes. Let's see. Should be evaluated by far more than whether you bully people. Symbolically, we bully our spirits into backing down from challenges. Aha. Okay. Highlights your tendencies to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. I think it's more so the inner fears that bully you. And I think you have a fear of being alone. And I think that's what causes you to be a martyr in this situation. You want love, you love love. And love yourself first, and I promise you, you will find that love. But you're not going to find it in people that don't deserve it. And I say that with the utmost respect and love. I am sending you all the light and love. And don't be embarrassed. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. We all deal with shitty people. We've all been there. And some of us are still there. You're not alone. So don't be embarrassed. But I will say, I don't know how to make it pressable. I really don't. It's not really a link. You just, when you go to PayPal, type in to the recipient this email. Yeah, I don't have a direct link because it's not even my PayPal account. Yikes. Hold on. Let's see if I can make that happen. Yeah, you have to just type in that email. I don't know what to tell you because the struggle is real. I don't know how to generate a link. Let's see. See if I can try to make it happen. I don't know. Oh, I lied, guys. Okay, how do I? Apparently it's this. I hope this works. If that doesn't work, hopefully this next one. I'm trying. I don't know what to tell you. And then I'm trying to, okay, I guess I'll just message it to myself. The struggle is real, y'all. This is how you know I don't use PayPal like that. If this don't work, I don't know. I don't know. Whoosh. Okay. Copy. Okay. If that don't work, I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't finished with your middle card, Jack Cat. Do you not want it? I guess if you rewind this, it says stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. And yes, Deja Vu or Deja Y. So for a specific question, it's a donation of $3 and I pull like 3 cards. For something a little bit more in depth, it's $11 and it's a 9 card reading. Hey, you may not be physically doing something, but if you're thinking about this person more than you need to be, it's equivalent. It's very equivalent. So I think this whole focus is just like focusing on yourself at this time. I don't know how many readings you've been getting on this person, but you might want to slow it down if you've been getting quite a few, or like been watching a lot of videos on energy, like things like that. It's essentially the same as like actually stalking the person. You're stalking the energy. Does that make sense? Okay, this is my Cash App. Araceli, my love, did you want some oracle cards? I don't know if she's even still in here. Oh, I didn't even know you donated. Hold on. Guys, let me know so I don't leave you hanging. Gotcha. Okay. You're good. You're good. Okay, so in blood and deja vu. Okay. Actually, what's gonna happen, unfortunately, blah, you're gonna go, it's gonna be Deja Y, because she donated before Araceli, and then blah. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Because that's the order that I received them in. So, oh wait, no. I lied. Araceli, then Deja. And then Bet. Okay. Araceli, what do you want to know? What's your question? Actually just graduated last weekend with my undergraduate degree. Nice. Congratulations. Claps for you. Class of quarantine 2020. That's exciting. So what do you want to know? I know it's coming. Okay. You know, I love when people just want to know what spirit wants them to know. All right, Spirit. Let's get 3 cards for Archetype. Which we may need because it seems real apocalyptic out here in these streets. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm really tired of this. I'm pulling this up. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I'm ready to take this off. This is not a top for doing readings. I'm telling you guys. You plan on going to my friend's shop and buying this. This is not a top for that. This is a top for pictures. Hey, it is the same because it is the first celebration. So whatever celebration it is, it was supposed to be like that, okay? And nurses are needed more than ever right now. Can I get 3 cards for nursing, please? All light attributes. Yes, queen. You did miss yours, P-Love, but I can put you at the end of the list. And I'm probably going to close the list down after you. No, not yet. I'm going to do one for everybody at the end. Okay. Gotcha. Perfect. So we've got scribe, right? Preserving knowledge and information. You just graduated. Look at that. Spirits congratulating you. Okay. Then we have companion. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. If that ain't a nurse quality, I don't know what is. And then dilettante. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Alert you to the dangers of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Let's pull some tarot and see what we got going on here. Sounds good, Jack Cat. Why am I doing that? I hate to do that. I don't like reversals in my tarot anymore. If they come out reversed, so be it. But I don't like the deck to start like that because that's cheating. Yeah, Mia, I can add you to the end of the list. But yeah, Jen, we're going to have to shut down that list after Mia. Because I's tired. Let's get a card to describe scribe for me. I feel like I gotta back up. Thanks, Mia. Oh, that makes sense. Actually, I'm gonna pull one more card to go with that. Get out of your head, girl. Get out of your head. Why did the 9 of Swords come out? What are you stressed about? You just graduated. Be happy. Be merry. You shouldn't already be stressed about what you're about to do. Don't make me spiritually spank you. Okay, for companion, I'm going to pull love oracles. Because that's the vibe I'm getting from that. Probably because I haven't been on that much. And I wouldn't be surprised if I'm shadow banned. I curse like a sailor. So. But make sure you hit that notification bell. Just in case. Can you get 2 cards for companion? Are you dealing with somebody? Well, thank you, the juice. Appreciate you. Are you dealing with somebody, Araceli? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because we all know you out here. Okay, well, you probably will be soon. And then, what card do I want to pull? We'll use this deck. We'll use Wild Unknown. No, we'll use this deck. I haven't used this deck in a long time. Single as a Pringle. Oh, I think this is someone from the past. I didn't even read the second card. So I guess we'll get into that once I get into that. Venus in retrograde. Don't let it slip you up. They do, but you eat. I mean, I don't eat my Pringles single, but you're supposed to pop one at a time. I don't know how to. Once you pop, you can't stop. If there was ever a chip that was like the epitome of being a whore, it's a Pringle. I've been doing it wrong too, Sammy. Okay. There's some cycles ending. Okay, let's start with Scribe. So, because I've been doing this with everybody, let me pull out this book. I'm really surprised I didn't read this book when I first got this deck. Like, it's actually, some of these cards, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Not gonna lie. Okay. Scribe in the Light attribute. Copies existing works rather than creating new ones. Includes journalists who record existing knowledge and information, undercover secrets. Okay, this is stupid. Preserving knowledge and information. I'm just going to read this intuitively. Maybe I need to put the book away. Maybe I was only supposed to read it for a couple of them. Preserving knowledge and information. So obviously you just graduated, and I feel like that's just you being congratulated by a spirit. But at the same time too, we have the Page of Swords here. So we have challenging information or delays or change the plans, truth delivered without tact. So I think there's something that's like delaying your life right now, Corona, and probably a bunch of other things too. I think it's really you being stuck in your head, though. You're manifesting this energy. So you have some anxiety about what you're about to do. Girl, you're a whole nurse out here. Nurses are needed. So I don't think it's that you're not sure what your job's going to, where you're going to go, what job you're going to be. I think it's more so you haven't decided what you're about to do. The world is literally your oyster. You could go anywhere. Nurses are needed literally anywhere. I got you, P-Love. Didn't forget about you. You're going to go after Blah and before Mia. So, yeah. If you're stressing out about what you're about to do, the stress is literally because of you. You got to figure out. Make the decision. And the decision you probably need to make is probably the one you're most afraid of. I have a feeling you want to move. I have a feeling you don't want to be in your home city. And I have a feeling you're afraid to leave your family. Time to put your big girl panties on. You got this. You got this. Okay. Now we get to the good shit. Even though you being a nurse is some good shit. But like the stuff you really want to know about. We've got Companion. Loyal, tenacity, unselfishness. I think this is somebody in your past. And the only reason I say that is because we have deception, right? And this is somebody in the relationship is wearing a mask. So I believe this is a relationship that you've had before. And the person just wasn't being their true authentic self. And things fizzled out. It didn't work out. But I think this is someone that you still have space in your heart for. And that you think about regularly. Maybe not regularly, but on occasion. What Spirit's saying is this could be the one. So whoever this resonates with for you, that's probably the person. But Spirit's saying this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I don't know if this is Venus in retrograde energy and someone's about to pop back up, or you feeling like popping back up in someone's life. I would highly recommend waiting until after July when the post-shadow Venus retrograde is over. But they could be the one. Whoever that might be. And then dilettante. Can I Google that? Because this came out yesterday and I was like, what the hell is a dilettante? I'm spelling it all wrong. A person who cultivates an area of interest such as arts without real commitment or knowledge. Interesting. So, interesting, right? I mean, that's basically what the card says. I feel like this is more so alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. But that being said, I have healing here. So we have the Six of Swords, healing from something. Then we had the 10 of Swords, which is the completion of a cycle. And then we got a World, rebirth. So that's interesting. Spirit, tell me a little bit more, because I'm seeing a lot of ending cycles, but what does that have to do with dilettante? What does that have to do with the dilettante? I'm going to use that word in a sentence tomorrow. Knight of Swords. So I feel like you went to school for the arts, but is there something else you're interested in? Justice. Okay. I have a lot of male energy coming out. Maybe this is the person. Maybe, is there somebody who, microbiology. Nice. Is there somebody in your life who was like interested in the arts, or like that you did have a relationship with that you still kind of think about on occasion that was wearing a mask? Because this could very well be them. And it could very well mean that they're healing. They've had a rebirth. They've ended cycles. Because Justice came out, which is all about apologies and balancing the scales, balancing energy. The Emperor came out, and then the Knight of Swords, needing to communicate. They were all medical. I don't know. Maybe they got a hobby, because it does say delights in the arts without having to be a professional. So it could just be like a hobby. I don't know. They could be just a creative person in general. But we also have the King of Wands, which is someone who's passionate. That's all male energy to me. So interesting. Where do you want to go? Because I'm feeling like this person, where do you want to go? Where are you afraid to go is the question I need to ask you. Like, I know you have options. I feel you have options career-wise, like where you want to go as a nurse. And I feel like the one you're most scared of is where you're supposed to go. And I feel like the one you're most scared of and where you're supposed to go might have someone from the past that you've had relations with that didn't work out because the person wasn't being authentic. I feel like they're coming back. I really want you to update me, because that's the direction, and I'm sticking to it. My intuition says stick to it, so I'm sticking to it. Okay. So what you're most scared of, you need to do that. Because that's what I'm getting. Is there anybody within that area that you've dealt with in the past? Because I'm feeling a connection here. Aquarians, we are very creative, and we kind of like are never professionals, but we have all the fucking knowledge about shit. I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope that helped. Interesting. You're welcome. Interesting. I hope one day I can say, told you so. But I feel like they correlate. Whoever it is who's gonna come back, you're gonna deal with, it's definitely had a rebirth, and they're very much connected to an area where you're gonna be going, an area of what direction you need to be going in that you're afraid of. And I hope that makes sense, because to me, it doesn't make any fucking sense, but that's what I'm getting. Interesting. Okay. Deja, are you still here, my love? Please do. Just wait until after July, girl. Don't make no serious moves till after July. If Deja's not here, I will move on to, she does have an IG. I will move on to Blah. Yes, Blah. And I'll keep Deja in my arsenals until she pops back up. Blah, are you here? All right, P Love, are you here? How is there 8 people in here right now? And okay, P Love is in here. Cool. Drop your did you make a donation or do you want some oracle cards for the free ski? Hello, Sun Lehman. I hope I said that right. Oh, okay. Hold on, P Love. Or I got you after Deja. She's here. Deja, she donated, so I definitely got to go with her first. Deja, you want to drop your question? It's a $3 donation. You can ask whatever your heart desires. Here is my... So there's my PayPal, and then this is my Cash App, whatever suits your fancy. Son Lehman, since Blah left, I can add you to the list after Mia. Hey, Diamond, you're at work. It's late, girl. It's late. So I became jobless today, and I applied for unemployment. And I wanted to know while I get improved. Now, I don't know if you know what's going on with unemployment right now, but the wait is serious. But when it comes down to unemployment, you really only get it if you were relieved from your employer. You should be approved. It's just, it's a wait. But I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Gotcha, P Love. It's $3 for just for future reference. It's $3 for any question, and it's $11 for a mini reading. All right. Okay. Okay. I see a lot of Pentacles so far. Okay, you definitely have some anxiety for sure. And you need to don't be anxious, love. You put that energy out, that's what you get back. Spirit's gonna take care of it, I promise. Time to buckle down and get things done, honor your commitment. So the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest knight, if you know anything about Oracle. So like I just said, unemployment right now is taking for freaking ever. So it is gonna be slow. But I do see the Queen of Pentacles, which the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's stable and secure. So I do see you receiving that unemployment. It's just going to take some time. This reading's for you, Deja. Yeah, I see Justice, the Justice card that is balancing the scales. Come on, come on. Yeah, they're telling you don't give up. Have courage, have faith. You are going to get unemployment. It's just going to take some time. And I hate to say that because I know that's not what you wanted to hear. You know, you're good. But it's gonna take some time. And honestly, Corona just got shit all the way fucked up right now. So just be patient. Do you know, so you applied. If I were you, I would get on it, because one of the main things they're going to ask for your employer to basically authenticate the fact that you worked for them so that the employer can say that you didn't quit, right? So make sure you reach out to your employer and see if there's anything they can do to speed up the process, because that's honestly the quickest way for it to get done. Yeah. I was blessed. My company applied on behalf of me. Now, I'm going to give y'all some background information. It takes 24 to 48 hours for you to get approved for unemployment through an employer. And it's supposed to take 14 days by yourself. With my employer applying on behalf of me, because I was furloughed as well, Diamond, it took 3 weeks. So 48 hours became 3 weeks. So if you want to, that's what, triple the time it was supposed to be, essentially. More than triple the time, way more than triple the time. So apply that to 14 days. 2 days became 3 weeks. 14 days is probably going to be some months. So my suggestion to you is, if you can, start looking for a job ASAP and see if your employer can speed up the process for you. But you're going to get it. It's just going to take some time. Don't stress yourself out, because literally this is just going to drain your energy. It's literally just going to drain your energy. You know it's coming. You just don't know when it's coming, right? Don't let that drain your energy. From what I see here, I see the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's going to be stable, someone who's protected, someone whose spirit's got their back. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Don't stress. I hope that helped. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's very trying times right now. You're welcome. Okay, who's next? P Love, your turn. P Love, we're going to get 2 of the archetype cards for P Love, and then we're going to pull a rebel card for P Love. Two cards for P Love, please. Okay. Didn't I say that earlier? I'm like, everybody except for Araceli. I don't know what you got going on, girl. The angels are on your side for real. But, oh, I guess we have 3 cards for P Love. You have 2 light attributes and 1 shadow attribute, and then I'm going to pull 1 card. I'm going to take it because Spirit says take it, so I'm going to take them. Can we get a rebel card? 1 rebel deck, 1 rebel advice for P Love. 1 rebel advice. Cool. Bet. All right, so we've got guide in the shadow attribute. Places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So it looks like you're a little bit more in the headspace of materialistic, the 3D. You may not even be materialistic. It might just be a 3D mindset, which is ego. Not saying you have an ego, but it is ego. When you're looking at the world through conditioning, materials, money, instead of spirituality, right? And then we have Hedonist in the light attribute, which inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. So off the bat, I already see that you're someone who likes to indulge. I don't think self-care is an issue for you, which is good. That's good. But you want to make sure that you're not going too far with it. There has to be a balance, right? It needs to be a balance. And then we have teacher, which is light attribute, which is great. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. So I feel like you're a very knowledgeable person. And I feel like you're someone who tends to help people out, which is awesome. But I think you have a focus on finances and things like that. And I think that also tends to be a root of your stress. I don't know why I'm getting stressed because I have no stress cards out here, no tarot, but I feel like your stability is what triggers your stress. If you don't feel like you're stable, or if you don't feel like your finances are where they need to be at the time, like it stresses you out. And I think Spirit is just saying, you should have been in the bed a long time ago, Sammy. Good night. It's like what? 4 a.m. over there? Go to bed. You're a Virgo? Yeah, it makes sense. It does. You just got to make sure that you're not letting materialistic things affect your energy, because that affects your manifestation, which in turn affects your material things. Isn't it funny how the world works? With that being said, for your Rebel card, you are giving away your power. You're a badass, act like it. So I don't know if you're giving away your power for material gain or whatever the case may be, but don't let other people knock your shine, all right? Take your power. Continue to help others and teach others wise things. Continue to be a creative and love yourself and give yourself self-care. But remember, money is not everything. Material items are not everything. And that's not how you want somebody to respect you, right? You want them to respect you for the wisdom that you give them. You're welcome. Miriam, my list is closed for the night. I've got to go to bed really soon. But if I have time, if you stick around, if I have time, I will pull you a couple of cards. But I'm really trying to go to bed. Mia, I know you've been waiting so long, so long. Are you still in here? Mia, Mia. Yeah, girl, quarantine's got my sleep schedule all messed up. All the way messed up. Mia. And then I forgot. Goodness gracious. Jack Cat definitely sent me a donation. What kind of? Oh, yeah, Sun, I forgot about you. You're on the list too. I got you, love. Okay. Mia is out of the building. So, Sun, Lehman, I got you. I'm going to pull. Did you donate, Sun? I don't think you donated. So I'm going to pull some Oracle cards and a Rebel card. And then, Miriam, I can take you since Mia is MIA. And hopefully Jack Cat pops up soon. I would hate to get off of here and like not do a reading for Jack Cat. All right, Sun. Can we get some cards for Sun, please? Some Archetype cards for Sun, please. Here we go with this light and dark. All right, so we've got Spirit's on one tonight. So I'm going to switch because I like to end with the dark. Unfortunately, Chrissy, my list is closed. If you subscribe and hit the notification bell, I would love to give you a reading next time. I'm going to take that one. All right. So for the shadow, we've got dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. So it looks like this is giving me, oh, thank you, Chrissy. So sweet. This is giving me codependency vibes. I feel like emotionally you're dependent on others. And I don't think it's overt. I think it's very like subconscious. It almost goes back to earlier when we were talking about like abandonment issues. Hey, thick boy. Especially you see it's the person stressed. Like maybe you lean on people when you're going through stuff instead of really like going within and like trying to figure out yourself, like what's going on with you. And sometimes other people's opinions and outward like suggestions or criticisms or whatever just make things worse. I think Spirit's just saying to like, at this time, you should really be trying to depend on yourself, whether that be, yeah, you do. Yeah. So Spirit's really trying to say like, you need to depend on yourself. Don't go to other people for your self-esteem or anything like that. Like all of that is within you, all of your happiness, all your love, everything, it all starts within you. And the second that you can figure it out on your own, you can get it from yourself, is the second that the right people will enter into your life and be able to provide those things. And it'll be so crazy because you won't need it. It's almost like when a celebrity becomes a celebrity, like they wanted to have like all this free stuff and then everything just gets thrown at them. It's the same like type of scenario. I know that was probably a shitty analogy, but it's the same type of analogy or scenario. And then we have slave, but it's in a light attribute, so it's nothing crazy. No, Jack Cat. And Jack Cat, did you donate? I thought I saw like your donation. You go next. So please don't leave. And then we have light attribute, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. So you have an issue with trusting Spirit. And you need to stop that because they are guiding you. They're pushing you into alignment. I'm going to keep bringing up this transit, Mars sextiling Uranus. Everybody's being softly pushed. If they're not in alignment, they're being softly pushed into alignment. So let yourself be pushed. Or else a Saturn retrograde is going to tear that ass up. So trust, have faith. I don't know if you're a religious person, but whether you're religious or not, that is one of the number one lessons that we have here on this earth, is to trust and have faith in Spirit. Whatever that might mean, your ancestors, God, whatever that is for you, trust. Okay? Yeah, Saturn retrograde, girl. And then lastly, Rebel card says, put the fucking phone down. So I don't know if you're getting triggered by what's going on social media, or just in general, you get triggered by what's on your phone, whether it be conversations with people or whatever. Spirit's saying, put the phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. So if you're isolating yourself, oh my God, they say put the phone down. You're getting triggered. Yeah. No, ma'am. Put the phone down. Go talk to a live person. Go have a conversation with a live person. Don't be codependent on the live person, but go socialize with the live person. Even if that's just like FaceTime, which I know that's still having the phone up or whatever the case may be. But like, just make sure you're talking to somebody. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay, Jack Cat. What's your question, love? You want to know about a new love? A possible new love? You want to see what's coming in love? That sounds more appropriate. That's more appropriate. What's coming in love for Jack Cat? Me? I can already tell you without even pulling the cards. I can already tell you without even pulling the card that you're I know no choice. No, you have a choice. You have a choice with this question. You have a choice with this question. What do you want to know? Don't make me lure you into a question. But if you want to know about a new love, that's more so like, is love coming? You want to know? Okay. You're excited. That's what you want to know. Okay. Let's do this thing then. I can already feel without even pulling the cards that Spirit is probably going to pull cards saying find love within yourself first and the new love will come. But I know everybody hates that. So I want to kind of like skip past that and ask Spirit, when Jack Cat finds self-love within herself, what new love is coming for her? Okay, first card up. Ace of Cups, new love, literally new love. Seeds well planted, okay. And okay. This is what we like to see. This is what we like to see, okay? I'm so sorry, Miniara. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm so tired. I've been on here for like an hour and 40 minutes already. But please subscribe and hit the notification bells, and hopefully I can help you out in my next live. I feel your pain, love. You're not alone. Venus is in retrograde. You don't want to focus on love right now anyways. I promise you, at least not until July is over. So focus on yourself, love yourself, put energy into yourself, do things for yourself. You're gonna be okay. All right. Sometimes I feel like I should read these in reversals, but sometimes I don't. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So here's the tea. We've got the Ace of Waters, which is the Ace of Cups, which is a new love, new relationships. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is seeds well planted, but a temporary pause in action. I feel like this is because of what I said earlier. Thank you for listening, Spirit, and skipping past it. But you need to go within, and you really need to learn self-love and what you need in love and what you want from love, aside from any other person. Because the second you know that, and the second you love yourself enough to not even care if someone pops in your life or not, is the second that person's going to pop into your life. So until then, seeds well planted. And I think the seeds well planted is going to be you embarking on this journey of finding that self-love. There's going to be a pause in action, but it's going to come through. It's going to come through. With that being said, right up under it is children. So there's childhood wounds that you need to work on. I don't know if it's abandonment issues or conditioning from your childhood, whatever the case may be. It's pretty subconscious, but you need to figure out what makes you accept the partners that you have accepted in the past and currently in the first place, because that all stems down to childhood wounds. Also, we've got here, you deserve love. And you deserve love is literally right under the Four of Wands, which is, if you know anything about tarot, the card of marriage, the card of union, the card of soulmates, divine life partners. So this once you do this work, the person that's going to come after this work is going to be a person that is worth getting to know. And the getting to know each other came out of under the Ace of Cups. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I feel like there's going to be a divine counterpart coming your way, but you have got to do the work. It's super important, and you have more than enough time, because no new relationship should be started until after July. And I'm going to keep on saying that. Venus in retrograde is not the time to start a relationship. It is a time to get rid of things that are no longer working when it comes to your relationships, but it is not a time to start. You don't speak to your mom. Look, I have had, I don't have any ill will towards my dad at all, but he has been pretty inconsistent over my life. Now, I grew up with my grandparents and my mom. And I have, like I said, I have no ill will. Like, I never thought I had any daddy issues, which I still don't really feel like it. But I've noticed that I've had issues with trust in general. And I never put the two and two together, but I'm starting to think it's because of some of his inconsistencies. And just recently, he reached out to my mother, who told me I need to call him. So you are not alone. I am taking my time. But I'm going to be calling my father soon. It is important to the development of yourself to heal from things that may have traumatized you, even if you didn't know that they traumatized you. And they can be very difficult, but it is vital to your soul and your spirit. You have to give people the opportunity to balance their karma. Whether you feel like they deserve it or not, you have to give people the opportunity to balance their karma. Now, you also, in the same token, have to have your own boundaries, and you need to know when to not deal with the bullshit. So I'm not saying run and call your mom or run and talk to your mom, but when you feel like it's getting to a point where that you're thinking about your mom and thinking about reconciliation and thinking that maybe this is a situation that probably should be healed, or maybe I should talk to my mom, that is a sign from spirit that you need to talk to your mother. In the meantime, work on yourself and get yourself to a place where you can do that. Whether that means that conversation is the last conversation you guys have, or that conversation leads to a new relationship. Whatever happens, you have to give her the chance to balance her karma at some point. But it is not something that needs to happen immediately. Continue to work on yourself. Get yourself to that place to even be able to accept a conversation. But you got love on the horizon. And it's when it happens, is all dependent on you. Never say never. That's another thing I learned. Spirit laughs at us when we say stuff like that. But never say never. But you're gonna look. The second you work on yourself, the second you're gonna get the things that you want. Saturn is like really doing it up right now. If you learn your lessons, if you learn your tests, Saturn is gonna reward you. That's your problem right there. Can I trust this love? Didn't I just say that this is a divine counterpart and that it's going to come after you figure out how to love yourself? It's going to attract somebody who knows how to love you the way you need to be loved. You have a lot to work to do, my love. But trust, once you finish that work, you are going to be fine. Focus on self. You're welcome. Exactly, Miriam. This is the time of self-reflection. Okay, Miriam, let's do this thing. In Thick Boy, I remember the day before I told you I would do a reading. So if you're still in here, you're going to go right after Miriam. And then I'm off this bitch. I got to go. I have 2 more people. Thank you, Miniara. And I promise, girlie, I got you next live. I got you next live. Good night, Jack Cat. Sending you love and all the light. I hope you have great dreams tonight with lots of messages from Spirit. All right, Miriam, let's do this thing. Let's get into your light and dark attributes right now. You know, it's a gift that was thrown on me as a kid that I didn't ask for, but I finally learned how to accept it. All of us have abilities of some sort, whether it be just being able to relate to somebody, having discernment. We all have abilities. It's a muscle. You got to work it out. You got to work it out. All right. You need 2 for Miriam. What is up with all these child cards coming out? Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time to make sure it's just not, even though that was a different one, I'm just going to, gotta activate that pineal gland. That is correct. What was that? What was that? Whoa. Okay. That just means Spirit's been waiting to talk. You must not get readings a lot. Student. Okay, light attribute. Are we going to get a dark one? That's what we begin today. Are we going to get a dark one? We shall see. You might be the, as I was supposed to, we got a dark one. As I was about to say that. Diamond, you have my phone number. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. That was right on top. Let me not do that to you because that was a very harsh read that they just gave. There we go. I'll take that. Okay, so currently you are, let's do dark first. Warrior is your shadow attribute. Trading ethical principles for victory at any cost. Indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So I think you might have a little currently, because energy changes. This is not your concrete character trait. But I think currently you are in a little bit of a selfish mindset. And you might not even realize that you are. But you're in a little bit. I'm fine. Go to bed, Jen. Love you much. Bye. I think this is my last person, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I don't think Thick Boy's in here anymore. I think, and I don't even think you do this purposely. That's the thing. I feel in my heart you don't do this purposely. But you're one of those people. It's like, if it comes down to it, baby girl, I'm saving myself on the raft. Bye, Jack. You are Rose. You love Jack. But there's only room for one on this board. Which you need to watch that. Sometimes you just got to go down with the Titanic, all right? Sometimes you just gotta go down in the freezing water. Don't throw other people under the bus to save yourself. And then we have student. Light attributes: humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So I feel like you're an open person, you're open-minded. And I feel like you're willing to learn from a lot of people. So I don't feel like you're arrogant, which a lot of times with this attribute, it's associated with arrogance. I just think like you're like any regular person, like you're gonna save yourself. Like most people are gonna save themselves. But Spirit is saying, watch that. And I know why you save yourself, because of fear. Fear of the outcome of certain things, which is normal. This is why anybody saves themselves out of fear. But Spirit says, fuck fear. It will lie to your face. I've learned sometimes the things that you fear the most are meant to be a catalyst in your life or are meant for you. So if there's, let me give you an example. Say you're in a workplace and you did something with best intentions, but it caused something bad to happen in the workplace. Like maybe you work with, you had a certain account with a client and the client got pissed off. and you worked on a team. And instead of just saying, you know, it was me who had that conversation with the client that pissed them off, you throw somebody else under the bus. Like, oh, well, this person didn't do this, and this is why the client called me in the first place, right? Out of fear that you would get fired or you would lose the account. Sometimes you're not supposed to have that job, and sometimes you're not supposed to have that account. So while you're trying to hold off the inevitable, you're making the outcome worse for the future. If you just let things flow and let spirit handle it, I promise you, if you lost that job, spirit probably has a way better job that works for you way better, that's emotionally better for you, mentally better for you, that you don't even know. It's like the meme. I know you guys have seen the meme where the little girl's like hugging the little teddy bear and Jesus is right in front of her and she's like, but God, I love it. And he's got like this huge teddy bear behind his back. That's essentially the thing. That, or out of fear of being involved in something that actually is going to be really good for you. So don't let fear stop you at all. Fear is not real. Fear is an imagination. It is an egoic thing. Our bodies are here for earth. Our souls transcend all of this. When our bodies die, our souls are still there. Our souls come back. Our souls go to different galaxies, whatever. We reincarnate, okay? We have soul families. Our brain, it's like this with a car. I'll always use this analogy for people to know. Spiritually, our body is a car. Our mind is an engine. Our soul is us. The engine does not drive a car. We do. So make sure that you are not allowing fear to stop you. Whatever shall be, will be, whether you hold it off or not. And the longer you hold it off, the worse it's probably going to be. Change is not scary. We make change scary. It's not scary. Change is important. Change is inevitable. Change is a catalyst. What looks great now will look like shit in 5 years from now. I'm sure there's men that you dated years ago that you were like, what the hell? So don't let fear stop you. That's like the most important thing I take out of this. Continue to be open. Continue to learn. Don't let fear stop you. Okay. I hope that helped. Thick boy. Is you or is you ain't in the building? You're welcome, love. Is you or is you ain't in the building? And if you're not, I will take Mariana if she's still here. Mariana or Marina, am I saying this right? Minaria. I hope I'm saying that right. Minaria, are you in here? I don't think Minaria is in here. So I think I can go. But before I go, for those of you that are still sitting in here, I'm going to leave you with a message from our angels, a group collective message from our angels and from our ancestors, because God knows our ancestors are up there squirming with what's going on in the world right now. Just squirming. All right, angels, what's the deal? All right, ancestors, speak it out. Bet. All right, our angels have a message for us, guys. Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone? Or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. but we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask your needs to be met, and when faced with an impossible situation or sticky, enmesh relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully, and honestly, in the end. Love you so, so much. Okay. Our ancestors. I feel like we might get a little ass kicking in here. Even though this oracle deck is really sweet, I feel like there might be like some shade. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But dear you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. Okay. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. Shade. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? What beliefs are, or how is your conscious contact with the divine? Somebody's not talking to spirit enough. Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Shade. Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most wonderful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. Hey, Lily, I'm actually about to sign off, girl. I'm sorry you missed it. Hopefully you'll pop in my next one. Y'all, I'm sending you guys so much love during this harsh and difficult time. Shit is getting real. It's getting real. And I hope that in this time of light and dark that you guys are choosing a side, because those who don't choose a side, baby, y'all ain't gonna make it. Them souls ain't gonna make it. And when you're choosing a side, make sure you're choosing the right one. Speak out when you see bullshit. And don't let what anybody else thinks of you, any judgments, stop you from doing that. Be a light worker. And on that note, I will catch you guys on the flip side. My content, my first two videos, I'm so excited. My first two videos will be up within the next few days. I have a product review video and I have a transit talk video, my first episode of Transit Talk, which I'm so excited. Make sure you guys are liking and commenting and engaging, even if you don't watch the whole thing. Share it with a friend. Support. Energy reciprocation. It does take a lot of energy for me to get on here and do readings for the free skis. So I would really appreciate if I got the love back in some form or fashion. All right, y'all. Good night. Sending you light and love. Bye.